So today's very quick video is coming to you from my deck because it is super hot inside. I've been in the baby pool trying to cool down, our air conditioner is broken and the replacement is in the shed and waiting for me to eventually get around to contacting an electrician to install it. So, this is just going to be a really quick one. Basically, I had a read of a case this morning, Bexted and Bexted. It's a decision from Division 2 of the new family court setup, and it's around whether or not the court agreed to uphold a binding financial agreement. So this binding financial agreement might be more easily referred to as a prenup. That's essentially what it was. It was an agreement between two people who are about to get married to say this is what's going to happen with our property if we separate. Cut to the end of their relationship and husband's like, cool, court, can you please declare that this is a binding financial agreement? And wife's over here going, no, I did not get independent legal advice, not binding. So the court's decision was in favour of wife, not binding, and it was critical of the lack of clear independence of her legal advice. That brings me to the point of this very short video. So, binding financial agreements are something that not every family lawyer will do, and that's because they are fraught with danger if they are not done properly. So, my long story short is that if you want some kind of prenuptial or cohabitation agreement, aka a binding financial agreement, be prepared for there to be significant cost involved in that. A lot of clients will balk at the fixed fee or the cost estimate that they're given. The reason for that is because if these documents are not drafted properly, if they don't comply properly with the legislation, if they don't cover every single thing that they need to cover, and if you aren't given comprehensive, clear, really transparent, thorough, I've already said comprehensive, but like really solid advice around these documents, it potentially isn't worth the paper it's printed on when you separate. So the moral to the story is, if you do really want to go down that path, you need to look at it as an investment. Don't just take the cheapest offer you can find. You need to find someone who is really committed to doing it properly for you, and be aware that it will cost you. And if you're not getting a really thorough service, there could be a risk at the other end. So that's it. That's all I want to say. Binding financial agreements do need to be done properly, and they do take time, and I highly recommend engaging a good lawyer who is very confident and is not rushing it through at a low price to keep you happy, because it could be a complete waste of your money if you do it that way. That's it. Have an awesome weekend, and I will try and think of something else to talk about next week, and I won't do it from my deck. I will make sure my house is a bit cooler.